Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is that time of the week once again. It is update day, and honestly, today's update is probably going to be the biggest update for all of Season 3, outside of the initial launch update that we saw go live a few weeks back. This is technically the mid-season update, although it's not necessarily the middle of the season yet, and good grief, this update brought a lot of content to the game. From a new DLC weapon to new in-game features and mechanics all across the board, this one is loaded with new stuff. So today we're breaking down all the changes that just came to the game via the 1.20 update. So if you enjoyed the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new to the channel, or if you happen to be a part of the 80% of viewers who are not subscribed, I am always covering the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, you name it, you're gonna find it right here on the channel. So feel free to subscribe to stay up to date with all things there. Now, briefly here, I do want to start things off today by talking about the actual update itself. Because while this is a full-on title update, meaning everyone is going to have to download part of it, there is also an extra download included in this update as well. But only if you own the full game. So if you just play Warzone for free and you don't have multiplayer and in Spec Ops in the campaign, then you're fine, you don't have to worry about it. Update 1.20 is all you'll need to download. However, if you do own the full game, after you finish downloading the actual title update, you will then need to download a data pack DLC, which will only become available to download after you launch the game and try to access multiplayer, Spec Ops, and/or the campaign. Now, the actual title update itself is going to be 10 gigs on PS4, 13 gigs on Xbox One, and 9 gigs on PC if you just play Warzone. Otherwise, it'll be 32 gigs if you own the full game. Then, the data pack download for Xbox and PlayStation is going to be right around 17 gigs on PlayStation, then 18 gigs on Xbox. So, yeah, there is quite a bit of downloading going on with this one. Now, getting into multiplayer, this is where we see the first major changes and honestly the majority of the changes and other new additions today. But first and foremost, we do have a brand new playlist update. We see these things happen every single week regardless of the actual update size. And this week, I'm sure plenty of players are going to be pretty happy with the selection of modes. Primarily because Shoot the Ship has finally returned. That's right, Shipment and Shoot House 24/7 is back. It features a handful of various game modes, including the brand new additions of Cranked and Grind as well. So if you are looking to rank up a little bit faster, or knock out some camo challenges, or dive into the most chaotic gameplay that multiplayer has to offer, be sure to do so this week because we're not sure how long this will be sticking around for. Anyways, outside of that, we do also have the playlists of Quick Play, Ground War, Gunfight Blueprints, which is just gunfight with various blueprints. I know, wild twist to the name there, right? We also have Cranked Gunfight 3v3, so extra spicy, extra fast-paced gunfights. And we also have Reinfected Ground War, which obviously is Ground War Infected on all the Ground War maps. We also got a brand new Mastery Camo in this update, the Obsidian Camo, which is different, I guess you could say. Definitely not what I was expecting in a sense. It doesn't really, I'd say, pop on your weapon like Gold or Damascus does. Plus, the challenge for it is pretty interesting as well. So for the assault rifles, you need to get 15 kills in a match with that weapon 200 times. For the SMGs, you need to get 15 kills in a match 150 times. For pistols, it's 15 kills in a match 100 times. Shotguns is 15 kills 150 times. LMGs is also the same. Snipers is 15 kills 125 times. Melee is kill 750 enemies. Good luck on the riot shield there. And then also for launchers, you need to destroy a vehicle or kill streak 100 times. So like I said, definitely quite the grind. That is a ton of matches you need to play, a ton of people you need to take out. It's definitely not an easy grind by any means whatsoever. And honestly, I don't really know how I feel about the camo. I'd say I need to see it in game to make more of a final judgment per se, but going off the main menu, it seems different, I guess. Then on top of that, we also got the Gunsmith Customs feature, which allows you to use different blueprints and combine the attachments to make the blueprints look better overall. Keep in mind though, this is just simply cosmetic, and also you can only combine blueprints for these same weapons. So M4 blueprints go with other M4 blueprints, kilo ones go with other kilo ones, so on and so forth. This update also brought with it a brand new DLC weapon in the form of the Bruin MK9, and you can either unlock it for free through an in-game challenge or just simply through the store. Now, the challenge for this one is to get 3 kills when an enemy is near smoke while using an LMG in 15 different matches. AKA, you basically need to do this one in multiplayer. Doing this in Warzone honestly sounds like a major headache, so best of luck there if that's what you're rolling with. But, like I said, it is also available to buy if you don't feel like doing the challenge. And that is my ideal segue into the store. So here we do have a few new bundles to check out. We've got the Pyromaniac Bundle for 1800 COD points. And this features the Firestarter Kruger skin, a shotgun blueprint, a melee blueprint which gives you flaming throwing knives, a finishing move, an operator equip, a calling card, and an emblem as well. Then we have the Encryption Bundle, and this is the one that features the brand new Bruin MK9 LMG in it. This goes for 1200 COD points, and it's got the Glitch LMG blueprint, an emblem, and a calling card too. Now, getting into Warzone, admittedly, we didn't see as many new changes added in here this week, but we did see the addition of a pretty interesting new contract known as Most Wanted. And this contract allows you to essentially turn into John Wick in a sense, in an attempt to bring back your entire enemy team who might already be knocked out. The Most Wanted contract makes you become the bounty target for every other team in the match. So you could effectively have 40+ teams all hunting you down at the same exact time. But of course, there is no risk without any reward, and if you do end up surviving through the time limit, all of your fallen teammates will be brought back into the game free of charge. So this can definitely come in clutch late game, or when you are a little short on money. Now, in addition to that, we also got the brand new item of the Armor Satchel, and getting one of these actually allows you to carry up to 8 armor plates instead of just 5, and these will drop on death and can be looted like all other items, and they are also guaranteed as a reward when you complete a scavenger contract. So these will ultimately be a pretty big deal if I do say so myself, so definitely keep your eyes out for those when jumping into the Warzone. Also, the playlists for this week are currently Battle Royale quads, trios, and solos, and then we've got plunder trios as well. So unfortunately, still no sign of duos, aka I am still sad. Then this update also included a ton of back-end changes and other adjustments for all modes, so multiplayer, Spec Ops, and Warzone all got some updates here. And starting with the general fixes, they added a challenge tab to the main multiplayer screen, they adjusted the audio for the precision airstrike, they fixed a bug on keyboard and mouse in the game battles section, they changed enemy voice chat to a red text instead of the white text, they fixed an exploit on Hackney Yard in Infected, they fixed a bug that would prevent people from meleeing on an ATV, various out-of-bounds places, Talon's character model, Season 3 emblems appearing with the wrong name, and Kruger's eyes during a finishing move. They also fixed the following bugs as well, where watches would appear the wrong direction, where players could not choose their favorite faction, white lighting randomly appearing on your screen. They actually added a dead zone option for controller players. They fixed an issue with the CDL loadouts, the auto run feature not agreeing with text chat, I guess you could say, and also an issue with the tac map with certain keybinds. Now, as far as weapons go, they fixed a bug with the SKS and the Renetti challenges, and they also fixed the hardwire skin for Alex, still showing up on thermal sights even when cold-blooded was equipped. Over in Warzone, you can now see XP tokens on the main menu correctly. Players who are brought back can now actually interact with loadouts. Occasionally, you could come back and you wouldn't be able to touch your loadout, and obviously, that was pretty detrimental. They also adjusted the speed and sizing of the circle. They added the cargo truck back into solos, however, it does now have reduced turning, acceleration, and a top speed as well. They also added a scoreboard to the pause menu, or they made it more easily accessible, I guess. They fixed the after-action report for plunder, they fixed dead silence blocking armor plates, and they also added a plunder rating, which gives you a 4-star rating based on how you perform in-game. Then, this update also included a few Spec Ops updates and changes as well. I won't go into full detail on all of these, they will be on screen, but I will mention a few of the standout ones. They fixed the Mil-Sim operator skins not showing up in-game, they fixed players bleeding out even after a revive kicked in, and various audio issues as well. Then for PC, they fixed the Vega 64 GPU causing corrupted outlines, and they also fixed a crash that occurred in Spec Ops with a 900 series graphics card. Anyways, with all of that being said, that is effectively everything that ended up changing in the 1.20 update, and that is going to wrap things up for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it, and of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with the latest Call of Duty news, intel, updates, leaks, and everything in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WhosImmortal on all Scuff, G Fuel, Control Freak, and Respawn products. All of those links can be found in the description below. And once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.